Hi everyone! Okay, I know it's been a long time since I've done a beauty video, and I really want to get back into doing these again, at least doing the favorites video. So I'm going to tell you guys my May favorites, and I know it's a little late for them, but you know, I figure that everybody always does them like right at the end of the month or right at the beginning of the month. So if mine's a little bit late, then it's not coming out at the same time that everybody else's is. So, and that's probably a good thing. So I'm gonna get started with my May favorites, and the first product is like the biggest favorite of them all, and I'm really excited about this. This is the number 50 Serum Collagen Veil Anti-Aging Primer from IT Cosmetics, and I bought this on QVC. It is pricey. It's like $48 for this little, I think it's a 1 ounce bottle, and you can see it's pretty much almost gone. It's like right down here. And I love this stuff. Not only does it give you instant results, like it really smooths out your skin if you have uneven texture and whatnot, it also gives you like lasting results, actual anti-aging long-term results. And I use this every day for about 2 months, and I mean, ever since I got it, basically. And I have noticed a huge difference in my skin. It just feels softer, smoother, it feels plumper. I've noticed a difference in the lines in my face. I'm only 26 and I have lines, people. I don't know why. I think it was just all those years of having acne and just drying out my face trying to get rid of the acne. But I'm older now and I know better. But I do have really, really bad like forehead lines, and I'm starting to get them here, and then of course we all have them like right under our eyes. So this has really it's softened the lines to a point where I'm actually noticing it. So this has been really, really amazing. I love this. The only thing is it's so expensive. I definitely want to repurchase, but I don't know. It is really expensive. We'll have to see if I repurchase or not, but I definitely love this and I want to, but we'll see. One thing that's on the drugstore end and that is much, much cheaper than that is this Rimmel BB cream. This stuff is better than any BB cream that I've tried. Like, I've tried almost all of them from the drugstore, and this is the greatest. This is the shade medium. It's a 9-in-1 skin perfecting super makeup, and it has SPF 25. And I like that it has SPF 25. I really like it. It actually has some really nice coverage to it. And it kind of has like a primer-ish feel to it. The only thing is, if you don't set it with a powder, it does look a little bit shiny throughout the day. But I find that if I do set it with a powder, that I'm not worried about shine. As long as I do that, I'm good. And I have pretty normal skin. It's not overly oily and it's not overly dry. And this works really well for me. So, yep, that's from Rimmel. And then speaking of a powder, I have a powder that I've been loving. This is the Milani Poreless Perfection Glowing Foundation, and this is the shade Light. And this is kind of old, so the label on the front has totally worn off. It usually just says Milani on the front here. But yeah, so that's what it looks like on the front. And then the inside, of course, it's all... I've hit pan there. But I really like this powder because it's not quite, it is so dense. And if you just kind of dust it all over your face, you actually get a little bit of coverage from it. And it's just like, that swatch is like barely touching it, you know? You can see it right there. But it's not a super dry powder, and I really like it because of that. It's actually somewhat creamy. Like, the powder, when you touch it, it feels kind of creamy, not like regular powders when it feels really dry. So that's why I like it, and it really mattifies, and it covers, and it lasts all day. Great, great foundation. I love this stuff. A brush line that I love, now it's not any specific brush, but I've been using these brushes, just like the whole line basically. I have almost all of them. I've been using them all month basically, and that is the Real Techniques brushes. The one with kind of the long ferrule here with the little shorter handle. I like these because they do stand up on the counter. Some of them do, not all of them. The ones that you buy individually, most of them will stand up like this. This is the blush brush. It's just kind of like a tapered, I don't know how to say it, but it is a really great blush brush. I thought it was too big when I first got it for a blush brush, but it's actually really nice. It puts on a nice kind of I don't know, a sheer color, and you can really build it up with this brush. So just depending on your want, this is a really great blush brush. And then this is the powder brush. I always thought this was a really big powder brush when I first got it, but I mean, it's just like, it's so soft. And the other thing about these brushes is they don't shed. They never shed. They're animal friendly, so they don't test on animals, and clearly they're synthetic, you know, so I like that, and they never ever shed. I've never had even one of them shed. So this is the face powder brush, and then I have the, which one is this? The Expert Face Brush, and this is just kind of a really dense foundation brush, so this is great for like blending out your cream foundation. Really, really nice. So I like those. I have a lot of the eye brushes too, and the eye brushes are great as well. I think they're amazing for blending, and I love all the brushes. I mean, I have almost all of them. I think the only one I really don't have is like the eyebrow comb and like the stipple brush. I'm not a big fan of stipple brushes. Moving on. The next favorite is this Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. And y'all know I love my Tarte. But this blush particularly, I just got it, I think, right before the beginning of May. And this is called Charisma. Maybe it's backwards for you. But this Charisma is just a really nice, beautiful color. I like this. It's kind of like a dark peach color. It's got some golden flecks in it, like golden shimmer, but I mean, you really can't notice it on your cheeks. I just really like this. I think it's really a really natural fleshed color, and it's just been my favorite go-to color this week. So that's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. I always love the packaging on these too, because it has the color on the outside, and my little collection of Tarte blushes is just, I love that I can pick them by the packaging and not have to worry about, you know, actually looking at the blushes. Next favorite is from the drugstore. This is the Milani Brow Tint Pen. It's like a felt tip pen. It's really nice. I mean, I'm one of those people, I really like natural brows. I don't like my brows to look too sculpted or too perfect or anything. So I just kind of fill in my brows with this, and it really warms them up and makes them look full. So this is in 01 Natural Taupe. Typically, I should get a darker shade. I mean, this is the lightest shade that they have. But I really like my brows to be lighter than normal. So I don't know if that's just me, but I like them to be lighter, so I have the lighter color. But this is really great. It lasts all day. I just kind of set it with because it is a liquid product. It comes off liquidy, and the eyebrows look a little bit shiny after you use it. But I just set it with like a brow powder, just kind of dust it over a little bit, and it's perfect. It's the best kind of natural brow product, in my opinion. So I've been using that all month. And then for eye primers, I know we all love our Urban Decay and our Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but the drugstore is really coming out with some alternatives for those, and you don't have to spend $20 for the same exact thing. And the one that I'm loving is the Wet n Wild Fergie one. This one it's almost exactly like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's just really nice. I really, really like it. Sometimes it separates. I mean, if you got to shake it up, especially if you haven't used it a long time, but I mean, it works just as well, and it's so much cheaper. I mean, I don't think this is even over $5. So, awesome. And then I'm going to go back into like a high-end priced thing. Eyeshadow palette. I'm a big palette user. I don't usually use a whole lot of singles or anything. I love palettes. And my favorite palette that I've been using this month is the Mally palette. This is the Citychic in the Buff Shadow palette. I love this palette. It's so cool. It's basically Mally's answer to the Naked palettes, and I really like the shades in here. The shades are amazing. The Naked palette, I think, is, I mean, yeah, there's neutral shades in it, but there's really light shades, there's really shimmery shades, there's really glittery shades, and there's really smoky shades. So, I mean, Naked, technically it's not really naked, you know, but for a really natural look, I love this because the colors in here are so amazing. Like, these are actually naked colors, if you ask me. I really like these. There's a couple dupes in here, but you know, they're not totally, it's pretty much very different from the Naked palette. And then she includes like this brush, this kind of fluffy end brush and then this creased brush here. I really like the brush too. You can definitely do an entire eye look just with this brush. It's awesome. So I love this, and I'm really excited for Mally's July TSV that's coming out. It's like a double TSV. Oh my god, so excited. There's another, so she has a sequel to the In the Buff palette, so it's the In the Buff 2, and then she has a color version coming out, and it's on auto delivery, so she has a lot of palettes coming out. I'm so excited for those. I cannot wait. And right now it's on advanced order, so they haven't even shipped them yet to the insiders, but I'm so excited to get that. Okay, I've got a few more products to show you guys. The next eyeliner is, this is a Physicians Formula eyeliner that I really like. It's a brush tip. I think it's a brush tip. I'm not sure. It seems like a brush, but I can't really tell. But I really like this. It doesn't smudge at all. It's nice and wet. It doesn't skip on my eye. I have really uneven texture on my eye, so I get a lot of skipping. This is really nice because it goes on so smoothly and it doesn't skip, and I love it. So this is really like the first eyeliner I've really liked. I've been on the hunt and I've been trying all kinds of different eyeliners, and this is the one that I've really been loving. This is the Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. So, is there a color here? Ultra Black. Yep. And then, gotta love my Tarte mascaras. Tarte has amazing mascaras. This is the Gifted mascara from Tarte. I love this. This is my all-time favorite mascara. I also love the Lights Camera Lashes, but I think this is like a step better than that. And I have not duped this at all. I haven't found anything that is as good as this. So the Tarte Gifted mascara is definitely a winner in my eyes. I love this stuff. It's pretty much an all-in-one mascara. It gives you volume, length, definition, separation, what have you. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't clump, it doesn't flake. Which is my biggest gripe when mascaras flake. I hate when mascaras flake. So this is amazing, all-time favorite. I mean, I've really been using it this month. I do have some new mascaras that I'll be trying out, like from the drugstore and stuff, but this is I always go back to this, always. And then some lip products. I really have been loving a bright lip lately, and I don't have any specific colors or really specific lip products that I've been loving because I kind of use a different one every day. But I will tell you, even though this is a bright lip, I've just been loving bright lips. I have not been wearing this all the time, but I will tell you what it is. This is the Tarte Aqua Lilies Timeless lipstick. So nice bright lip. I really like this long-lasting formula from Tarte. But what I've been wearing with it is, ever since I've been wearing bright lips this summer, I really never noticed the lines around my mouth. Just these little itty-bitty, like almost microscopic lines around my mouth. And I've noticed with the bright lip that some products will bleed. The Tarte one doesn't really bleed, but you know the Milani Color Statement lipsticks? Those bleed into your lines. And so I've been looking for a lip liner or something that kind of prevents that. And I hate mixing colors. Like if I can't find a lip liner that really matches the lipstick that I want to use, then I really don't want to use it. So this is really great. This is from e.l.f. And I'm not sure if this was $1 or if it was $3. But this is the Lip Lock Pencil. And basically how this works is it's a lip liner, but it's like a clear lip liner. It looks white there, but it's like a waxy, it's kind of like those little crowns that you use on Easter eggs when you're doing little designs on Easter eggs. Actually, it's almost exactly like that. But basically, you just line your lips with this, and you put on your bright lip, and your bright lip isn't gonna feather. It's not gonna move at all. So it's really awesome. I used it with the Tarte just in case. The Tarte one doesn't really feather at all, but it's just great if you have problems with the feathering and the bleeding and such. It's really nice. And then lastly, I've been loving this Babylips. I've had this for a long time, but I've used the crap out of it. So this is the Babylips in Peppermint. And as you can see, that's the end of it. It's literally almost gone. I love the smell of it. I just basically use this at night before I go to bed or in the morning before I'm done with my makeup because my lip product is always my last step. So these Babylips are really quite awesome. Especially the clear ones are very moisturizing. So that's it for all my favorites. I know I had a lot, but it's been a while since I did a video last. So I had quite a few to share with you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. It really helps out my channel and the video, and leave comments and share if you are so compelled. And let me know if you want to see more favorites videos, or if you have any ideas or suggestions or requests for future videos from me. And I will see you next time. Bye guys!